So, if just a quick note, if you're watching from the St. Kim official, if you didn't see yesterday's video, blog 443, it's because YouTube had banned, like hit it. They struck me with a warning for misinforming people, and I did give them a rebuttal, and it did explain them. I talked about why people they didn't want to get vaccinated with the AstraZeneca vaccine, and also the incident with the. So, and then also there's on that news with the Alberta woman who died after the vaccination, and they just think, and then of course the pharmacy, sometimes. So I really literally gave my reasons for it, and usually YouTube complies usually the next day. So they did when they accidentally on my the Wallabies multimedia channel, they did this for I think it was the New Zealand shooting video. I was talking about the shooting, and yeah, they hit that video. I think or it was something like that. Yeah, hit. The game struck me with the warning. I explained, but I accidentally typed the wrong letter. I only typed one letter and by accident. And anyways, next day YouTube complied, and they brought the video back up, and I was in the clear. So so if you want to watch the video, you're going to have to go to my other my other 5 channels where I upload coronavirus videos. And also, not to forget India variant. They're not. Honestly, the government is not doing anything proper about it. No wonder Mayor Patrick Brown and health professional Dr. Vera Etches of Ottawa. She's also concerned about this. So don't blame. I can't be blamed for because this incident that's happening, and I'm just talking about this stuff. Come on, I just we just need stricter restrictions, improvements. Okay, returning to the video. What I wanted, of course. And if the proof of the Alberta woman that died, it's down below. I have the link down below. So if YouTube doesn't believe me, this first thing they can do is look at that. That's what I was talking about. So coronavirus cases have sort of decreased to to 3,166 and it is day 30 of stay at home to practically So apparently there's some information update that's been added because some information is underreported from Central West, Central East, and Toronto. Oh, this is not the first time Health Unit has done something like mentioned something like that. So yeah, so 800. So Toronto and Peel Region is pretty similar with 876 high cases from Toronto and 817 from 300 from York Region, 205 from Durham Region, 148 from Hamilton, and 139 is from Halton Region. So it's mostly regions that always have been on high cases list almost every day, almost the day of the week. So some just randomly just end up on the list. Some just some are consistent, and of course Toronto, Peel Region, and York Region is always on. They have to be on the list because it's. So all of the regions have been reported under 125 cases as usual. Okay. And 23 deaths have been reported. And of course, I'm going to talk about. I always talk about coronavirus variants. Of course, they won't. The Ontario government won't show it because it's not a variant of concern as it's classified but of course I'll talk about the Indian double mutant variant, of course, because I'm a good guy and I will always try and inform you with the most information I can. UK variants air now at 86,846 cases. That's an increase of 3,496. So it's like a really steep incline increase. 367 South African variants, which is an increase of plus 41. Brazilian variants is at 1,069. Which is a plus 14, and yesterday it was 1,069, which is So, and the India double mutant variant is, I'm not so sure if anything changed from Brampton. Yeah. But Brampton had 36. Ottawa has 141. If you add that up, it's, I did the math. It's, so Ontario is, had 180. So, so Dr. Vera Etches has reported so there was the how the India double mutant variant that ended up in Ottawa is because of three people. Two people came back. My guess is but through a connecting flight. I've mentioned that before. And so two people are quarantining like good citizens, as they are. However, a third person, he or she made their way to the Greater Toronto Hamilton area, and who knows where they ended up. So it's now the Greater Toronto Hamilton area's problem now. So of course I'm going to talk about booking vaccines. So I booked my vaccine, and I do one in May, later this month, and also in the second one in September. So the website is covid19.ontario.ca/bookvaccine if you want to do it on web. If you want to do it by the toll-free number, you can call 1-888-999-6488, and you'll get vaccinated with the BioNTech vaccine or the Moderna vaccine or the AstraZeneca vaccine. There has been no word of if the Johnson & Johnson vaccine is be available, but it has been approved yet by Health Canada. So and also Novavax, that vaccine will eventually be available for use at pharmacies and also vaccine centers. And at a pharmacy, although you will have to wait because other people have said they had to wait. I have talked to some people about it, and yes, they said they have to wait. So you call your local pharmacy, tell them, and yeah. So you'll be vaccinated by the AstraZeneca vaccine or the Moderna vaccine. So actually it varies now because not all vaccine places where you can get vaccines. Some have 3, some have 1, some have 2. So stay-at-home rules are till Monday, May 19th. So Wednesday, May 19th. So what I wanted to talk about today is something very disappointing, and these people are breaking the rules. Gyms, of course, gyms. So Ontario gyms have been closed because of the province's stay-at-home order. So we think all of them might be closed, but some gym owners have been violating the rules. Like HUF boxing gym in Mississauga defied the government's orders in April and reopened to clients. So Bonnie Crombie, mayor of Mississauga, she was not happy when she found out. So she's going to give them the maximum fine, which is I believe is $1,000. However, the gym is still open, of course, but they're going to get fined, you know. And let's focus on Oakville, in the Halton Hills, in the Halton region, in the Halton region. Another gym called the Muscle HQ is one of the many fitness and facilities that have quietly reopened after receiving legal advice that they could do so. After the under the Reopening Ontario Act, so but what's different about Muscle HQ is the act allows for healthcare providers to be open to provide services to those who require services like physiotherapy and who can obtain a letter from a regulated medical professional to support it. So they're only open to a specific population, according to co-owner Ali Siddiqui. So the rule is patrons are welcome to work out as long as they, one, have a note that says they are required to physical exercise in the gym. So But as Ali CDC said, he said bylaw officials in Oakville that not requested a doctor's review of doctor's notes. So under the Health Protection and Promotion Act. So Muscle HQ said can only with specific people who have given who have a note that they can approved by the doctor. So I can only do 52 people inside working out at a gym. Although since of course inside you cannot have more than 10 people inside at a time. This is where it kind of gets confusing. So if you compare Huff Boxing Gym in Mississauga, and if you compare the Muscle HQ gym in Oakville, so one's breaking the rules, one is has a specific rules that and of course they're trying to like keep it under like a small number of people at a time. Though, although it's 10 people. So the Huff boxing gym in Mississauga faces currently 6 offenses under until the under the ROA. 3 charges for obstruction, 2 charges for allowing a recreational amenity to remain open, and 1 charge for hosting an indoor social gathering. Sam Rogers, the city of Mississauga, the director of enforcement, said that this is now for. Apparently a police officer screwed up by he was on a viral video. Sergeant Paul Brown, who was hugging posing for photographers with gym supporters in April. So he got a temporary suspension, and but now he's back to the police officer, but now he's still under. So, as a reminder, enforcement officers have the authority to break up gatherings of any kind. The fines for breaking the EMCP rule, which is Emergency Medical Civil Protection Act, as I'm told by Portal Police. So $750 and $130, and I'm not so sure. It depends if there's a $130 surcharge or not. Depends. $880. If this was Timmins Police did a ride check, and they find $880 each for a vehicle with 5 people from different addresses from Brantford, and they were not traveling for essential reasons, nor they were from the same household. $1,000 for preventing others from following orders, and $10,000 for those who organized and or planned the gathering. So, hospitalizations have sort of decreased. So, thank you to 1,1924. Okay. Minus 40. Okay. Less stress for the nurses. 858 ICU patients. Minus 19. Slightly less stress for the critical care nurses. And 611 ICU patients using a ventilator. Then increased by 11. And almost all ICU patients usually end up using a ventilator, and So long-term care home death has increased again by +1. So to 3,763 deaths. So the deaths of staff members has not changed since months, and we're back. And we're back to 50 outbreaks in long-term care homes. So just stay safe. Follow coronavirus safety rules and regulations. Stay at home order, and don't have any gatherings. Like it's just making it worse. It's like taking a step back instead of making an improvement. So follow Ontario and Quebec border rules if crossing for essential reasons. Remember, your rights are more important than the rest of us trying to lower coronavirus cases and ICU patient numbers. And so, only reason this video is long is because and do hit me up on Instagram through my venomous Instagram in case if they blocked my video made on yesterday on any other channel, because sometimes they'll do that. So stay safe, folks.